All right, we need to recall the case. Calling case number 2061891. The people of state of Michigan versus William O'Neill is here on one count: weapons, carrying, conceal, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing. All right, your appearances, please.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people, P75908.
Good morning, Judge Jefferson. Rosemary Dare on behalf of William O'Neill, P37888.
All right, is your client here this morning?
Yes, he is. He's on the screen. You need to unmute, Mr. O'Neill. Unmute. Unmute your, there you go. Right in the middle.
State your name, sir.
State your name.
All right, I see that.
William Fred O'Neill.
Okay, thank you. All right, counsel, how do you wish to proceed?
Judge, given the fact that I just got discovery yesterday afternoon and had a little bit of trouble reviewing some of the footage, depending on whether the live exams are scheduled pretty far out, I either want to adjourn this hearing or set it for a live exam.
Okay, so if you adjourn the hearing, your hearing date is going to be in April. If you want an exam in person, your date is going to be in June.
Okay, so why don't we adjourn the hearing to keep it on track?
Well, if you adjourn the hearing and you come in April, then it's likely your exam will be in September, October.
Okay, then let's set it for a live hearing. That's probably more sensible.
I'm just saying that whatever you need to do, you know, unless you're going to try and go through diversion in between now and then it's probably you know, not a good idea to just adjourn the PCC unless you're going to try and resolve this within that time.
I may go that route. I probably will be holding a live exam.
So if that's what you're attempting to do, then you could adjourn the PCC. But if you're just trying to adjourn the PCC so that you have more time to look at the discovery, you know, you can do that and be prepared for an exam in June.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you indicating that in order to go before the gun board that I would have to still be at PCC stage?
That's correct. However, Ms. Dare, your client does not qualify for diversion based on his criminal history.
Okay, so it's a no-brainer at this time, counsel. We'll go ahead.
He has no criminal history, but can you be more specific, Ms. Seamus?
I can. There appears to be a prior domestic violence from 2016, which would preclude him from diversion.
Is that correct, Mr. O'Neill?
Yes, but that was dropped. The charges were dropped.
The charges were dropped. It was not a conviction?
No, the charges were dropped.
Judge, I'm going to adjourn this for another PCC hearing. There's a lot of inconsistencies and even in the probable cause in the police report and the video that I was able to watch. So I'm going to respectfully request another PCC on this case.
All right. The PCC will be held on Thursday, April the 8th. It's adjourned to that date.
At 8:30. Okay, very nice to see you, Judge. Stay safe and have a good holiday.
All right, there's no objection. Bond is continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set, Mr. O'Neill. Can we get the parties for Donovan Newsom and Kamaya Green?
Ready, Your Honor.
We have case number 206194601, defendant 1, 02, Kamaya Green, defendant 2. Defendant 1 is charged with weapons, carrying and concealed.
Defendant 2 is charged with count 2, weapons carrying and conceal. Both defendants is up for a probable cause hearing.
All right, your appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619, on behalf of Donovan Newsom.
And good morning, Your Honor. Catherine O'Mara, P53823, on behalf of Kamaya Green.
All right, thank you, counsel. How do you wish to proceed this morning?
I wish to set this for a live exam.
All right, and then both counsel.
Well, Your Honor, I was intending to waive, but it always has been the case that if there's two defendants, that they would have to both go to exam. So I don't know what the position of the court is at this point.
Why is that?
Keeping the cases together. If she could waive, if Ms. Green could waive, that would be fine.
Ms.
That's
O'Meara, is Ms. Green present? Oh, there she is.
Yes,
I
she's
see
right
her.
there.
So one person wants an exam and the other person wants to waive. Do you know? No.
I've never, only ran into one incident like that with them.
Okay, so the clerk is advising me that the judge keeps them together.
Okay, so I guess we both get an exam date.
Yes, the exam date will be on June 10th, 2021 at 11:30. Are your clients here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so, okay, I see. All right, so then the examination is going to be held on June 10th, 2021 at 11:30, and that'll be a live exam here in the 36th District Court. To both of the defendants, you are to appear at the court at 11:30 for your examination. So then at that time, counsel, I think that if you are looking to do the waiver at that time, you could still do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you. If there's no objection, bond will continue. That concludes this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. DiMaggio and Ms. O'Meara, do you both have the discovery that was sent?
I do.
Okay,
I
thank
do.
you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You calling the parties for Will Davis, case number 20-61958. The people of the state of Michigan versus Will Davis is here on one count. Weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Judge Jefferson. Pauline Soroki on behalf of Will Davis. He is in the waiting room, or he's in the house.
No, I don't have anybody in the waiting room. so
I'm
it's-
sorry, he was on the screen.
Yeah, I see him.
Good morning, Your Honor. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Davis. We have you checked in.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, at this time, I'm going to request an adjourned PCC. This is really my first time seeing Mr. Davis, and I just received a phone number from Mr. Parker, a valid phone number for him. So we just asked for an adjourned date so I can speak with him and figure out what's going on with the case. Receive discovery.
I did send discovery to you yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah, are you attempting to seek diversion?
I don't know that he qualifies at this point, but
Okay, so then also what I'm saying is that if we adjourn the PCC, you're gonna be in April, okay? And if we schedule the exam, you're gonna be in June. So doesn't that give you enough time to review your discovery if the exam is set? Because what's gonna happen is you're prolonging the preliminary exam.
whatever,
asking-
that's fine, Your Honor, if the court wants to give us an exam date.
Okay, because I mean, for that, if you were looking to do the diversion, I could see the delay. But because you're not, you just want to review discovery, you've got months to do that.
Whatever, it's fine, Your Honor. That's perfect. It'll work out. And if something comes up and we want to wait before, then I'll contact, the courtroom, Ms. Seamus, and we can work it out.
All right, so the examination will be scheduled on June 10th, 2021 at 12 o'clock. All right, if there's no objection, bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. One thing, Mr. Davis, I chatted you. Look at your chat, okay, and chat me back. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice holiday.
All right, thank you, counsel. Be safe.
You too. Nice to see you.
You too.
Good morning, Your Honor. Barry Resnick, attorney for Bilal Beydoun, checking in.
Attorney for who?
You're checking in for who, counsel?
Yes, for Barry Resnick for Bilal Beydoun.
They do.
For the record, Judge, good morning. Nida Simona, Assistant Prosecutor. I'm the prosecutor for Bilal Beydoun.
All right,
Can I get you guys P number?
Of course, Nida Simona, SAMONA, P45356. I'm the APA on this case. Excuse me.
Barry Resnick, my P number is 23153.
Thank you. Calling the parties for Toisha Bean. Case number 1961188. The people of state of Michigan versus Toisha Bean is here on one count. Weapons, dangerous weapons, using self-defense spray device. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Judge. This is Brandy Robinson from the Neighborhood Defender. My P number is 66895. I'm here on behalf of Ms. Bean, who is present by Zoom. Ms. Bean, could you please state your name for the record?
Ashaya Bean.
All right, thank you, Ms. Bean. How do you wish to proceed, counsel?
Judge, we would ask for an in-person exam date, please.
All right, so the next available date will be on June 10th, 2021 at 12:30 p.m. And do you have your discovery?
I do have the paper discovery. I still need the digital discovery.
There's no digital. It was reported to a desk officer, so we don't have any digital discovery.
Very well.
All right, so noted. All right, if there's no objection, bond will continue. Ms. Bean, your next court date is going to be on June 10th, 2021. Your counsel will advise you as to, you're going to appear in the 36th District Court at that time unless you are informed otherwise. Okay, we'll see where we are.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Ms.
Honor.
Bean, you can sign off.
Can I have the parties for Dominique Hightower? Case number 2061942. The people of state of Michigan versus Dominique Hightower is here on one count. Weapons carrying concealed, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
And may it please the court, Your Honor, Hugh Marshall, P48269. On behalf of Mr. Hightower, I do see him on the screen. If you can unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can you state your name for the record?
Dominique Hightower. Good morning, Your Honor.
Your Honor, at this point in time, we do agree to participate via Zoom and ask for an in-person exam date.
All right, just one moment, please.
Danielle, is he eligible for gun board?
It looks like his very first police contact, so I would expect he's eligible, and I believe there was an expired CPL. Let me double check.
And Mr. Hightower, while I have you there, can you give me your phone number? Because I don't have that.
Okay, 586
586
260
Okay.
7346.
7346. Okay, I'll be in touch.
The examination It will be held on June the 8th at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. June 8th at high noon, Judge, is that what you said?
Council, June 8th, not 9th.
No, June 8th. I was making a joke, high noon. You said 12 o'clock?
High noon.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Mr.
And one more thing, Mr. Marshall, could I have your number too?
313
Uh-huh.
268
Uh-huh.
6288.
Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate you.
Mr.
thank you,
Marshall,
Judge.
Mr. Marshall, you have the discovery, correct?
I do. It was sent to
Okay.
me yesterday. Yeah.
He
Thank you.
does seem gun board eligible as CPL expired in May.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, bond is continued.
Okay.
Can we have the parties for Denzel Bell?
Ready, Your
Case
Honor.
Case number 20-61844. The people of state of Michigan versus Denzel Bell is here on 6 counts. Count 1, weapons, firearm possession by felon. Count 2, weapons carrying and concealed. Count 3, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, carrying or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Count 4 and count 5 are both weapons, felony, firearm. Habitual offender, this is the second offense notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Joseph, P79668, on behalf of Mr. Denzel Bell, who is out of custody and whose presence we would ask to waive for the purpose of this hearing.
All right, any objection to the defendant's appearance being waived today?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, how do you wish to proceed?
Judge, given the scheduling issues, of course, due to COVID, we would be asking for an in-person preliminary exam. But I would also indicate for the record that I have not yet received video discovery, and we are, of course, requesting that any dash cam or body-worn camera footage be produced.
And Your Honor, I have also not yet received it. I've requested that from the officer in charge, requested the video to be preserved and uploaded. Once I receive same, I will share it with defense counsel.
Okay, so you'll have plenty of time then to review that discovery, the examination. Currently, right now, we're June 8th at 12:30.
And Judge, I know this is wild given it's June, but I actually have a conflict with that date. Is it possible to do the following week? I'm available any of it. And I'm sorry, Judge, I would also indicate he does have 2 cases. So if we could possibly schedule, his other case will be up before this court next week, which will also be likely scheduled for an in-person exam. So if possible, if both cases could be scheduled for a date and time when they could be heard at the same date, that would be great.
What you'll need to do is on his next case, when you're before the judge, is you'll have to remind and indicate to the judge that there's another case and indicate the date that the exam is gonna be scheduled on. Okay? So I can't schedule that case because it's not here today.
Understood, Judge. We were just hoping that if there was a time slot that would allow for 2 exams or 2 on the same date, we would ask for that. If not, that's fine. We'll come back to it.
When is his exam on the other case, counsel?
It has not yet been set.
Okay, so I can't guarantee that. All I can tell you is you should suggest to the judge when that second case comes up, that he has another case and that you're requesting that the second case be put with the first case, whatever date that you're getting on this today.
Understood, Judge.
You're telling me that you're not available the week of June the 8th?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. No, I am available that date. I apologize. June 8th is fine.
All right, June 8th at 12:30 p.m. If there's no objection, bond will continue.
Thank you.
And Ms. Joseph, for purposes of exam only, would you be willing to stipulate to your client's prior conviction and or the preliminary analysis in this case?
I would I don't know that I'll be willing to stipulate to the preliminary analysis, but I would stipulate to the prior conviction.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. That concludes this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Can we get the parties for Bella Baydon? Case number 20-61901. The people of state of Michigan versus Bella Baydon is here on 2 counts. Count 1, criminal sexual conduct, assault with intent to commit sexual penetration. Count 2, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. The matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Judge. For the record, Nida Simona, Assistant Prosecutor for the People, P45356. I know Mr. Resnick was on or checked in.
I think I'm still on. Barry Resnick appearing on behalf of Mr. Baydoun.
All right, is your client present today?
I
Yes,
believe.
I am.
Yes.
All right, thank you. How do you wish to proceed, counsel?
Your Honor, we've been attempting to secure discovery for over a month and we haven't received anything. I know because of the COVID situation, there is some difficulty in obtaining that. So we have no discovery and we would request a discovery and a new PCC date.
Just for the record, I'm the prosecutor that authorized this case. This is my case. We're on special unit, Mr. Resnick. This is the first time it's up, and I've never gotten anything from you. I didn't even know you were the attorney asking for discovery.
Well, we sent the request by email. I think that's how we have to do it now. That's what we were told.
Not to me, though.
We sent that back in November, middle of November, and I didn't know who the prosecutor was on it. So, but anyways, we need the discovery, and I knew that you were the prosecutor on it.
I know. We got it together. That's why I'm like.
You know what? You asked for the discovery. Now she's got the request. She's going to get that discovery to you. And so you're requesting an adjournment of the PCC date, understanding that your exam date would not be until June.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Right, your PCC date is going to be April 9th, 2021.
Mr. Resnick, you don't want to just schedule it for exam now and we'll get you discovery so that we don't have to go through
Yes,
another.
because what you're looking at is your exam date is probably going to be pushed out September, October, once you get to April.
Yeah, I guess we could just set it for exam, and if something comes up earlier, we can contact the court.
All right, that exam date will be held on,
And that is an in-person.
yes, in person, provided that the court is open for in-person. So, you know, everything is, you know, it's nothing is set in stone at this point in time. We've got a pandemic.
I know,
So-
unfortunately.
Yeah, right now, so the date is June 11th, 2021, and that'll be at 10:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right?
And can I do one other thing, Your Honor? We've attempted to have the clerk change Mr. Baydoun's address, and they said bring it up at court. So he does have a address that he's been living at for over a year, but they had his wrong address. Can I give it to the court?
All right, send it to the chat box, counsel.
Pardon?
Send it through chat. Send the address through chat.
Okay, thank you. I will.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Happy holidays.
All right. Anita, can you call me later?
I will.
All right, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Madam Clerk,
Yes.
check in, please.
Can you do this?
Who is your client?
Quinn Johnson.
Can you put a chat? Do a chat.
Madam Clerk, can I check in as well, please?
I'm in the chat. It's Quinn Johnson.
All right, I'm gonna chat.
Yes. Who is your client?
DeRay Elder Smith. Thank
What
you.
is it saying about?
I'm sorry, what's the name again?
Last name is Smith. First name is Alshon, Alshawn.
All right, he's checked in.
Can I get the parties for Quinn Johnson? Case number 2061887, the people of the state of Michigan versus Quinn Johnson is here on 1 count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Brian Brown, P80560, appearing on Mr. Quinn Johnson, who is present in the Zoom. Mr. Johnson, please state your name for the record.
Quinn Cage Johnson.
All right, thank you. All right, how do you wish to proceed, counsel?
Your Honor, I would like an opportunity to write a letter to the gun board to see if my client is eligible for diversion. I do have discovery.
All right, so then we would adjourn the matter for a PCC hearing. And we'll do that for June 9th. And that would be at 8:30. And that will give you an opportunity to do that, counsel.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, did you say June 9th?
I'm sorry, April 9th.
Thank you, Your
April
Honor.
2021 at 8:30.
April 9th. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and then your client is required to be back on that date. That will likely be via Zoom unless you hear otherwise, since it'll be a PCC.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And Mr. Johnson, I left the chat in the for you in the box. Please read that and give me a call.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Mr. Resnick, I still don't see the chat for the address that you wanted for your client. Or maybe you're still trying to figure it out. You can always call the clerk right now and give it to her. We just don't want the address broadcast because we're on YouTube Live.
I just sent it, Your Honor. I hope you got it.
Okay, I've got it. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. Stay safe.
All right, you too, counsel.
Thank you.
Can we get the parties for Alshon Smith? Case number 2061953, the people of the state of Michigan versus Alshon Smith is here on 1 count, weapons carrying and concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff, everybody in attendance, DeRaid Elder, on behalf of Mr. Smith. IP number is 57728.
All right, and I see Mr. Smith has checked in. How do you wish to proceed today?
Your Honor, this matter is going to be a gun board letter, so I'm asking the court for an adjournment at PCC, please.
All right, for that reason, the PCC is adjourned and will be scheduled on April the 9th, 2021 at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. Everybody have a good day. Great holiday.
You too.
Thank you, you as well.
Ray, did you get the discovery?
I did. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Just wanted to check in on Armand Steed. He's here with us today.
Okay. All right, thank you, counsel.
Calling the parties for Armand Steed. Case number 2061871, the people of the state of Michigan versus Armand Steed is here on 1 count, weapons carrying and concealed. Commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sean Godwin, P74500 for Armand Steed. He is present, appearing via Zoom today. We have received some discovery. I need some additional discovery, Ms. Seamus. I need the daily activity logs for the officers, and there should be some video prior to what was sent to me. I'll send you an email with that, but I guess at this point, I think we need a in-person preliminary examination date.
Is your client eligible for diversion or no?
He is not, Your Honor.
All right, the next examination date is June 11th, 2021 at 11 o'clock.
June 11th. Yes, 11 a.m. Thank you.
Here at the 36th District Court, Mr. Steed, unless your attorney advises otherwise, you're to be here in court on that date. If there's no objection, bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We have the attorney present for Anderson.
I do not see him, Your Honor. Oh, unless
All right.
it's Mr. Toussaint or Mr. Quinn.
What about Lee, Dwayne Lee? Jermaine Payne? Well, those are the only ones that are left on the docket, so I'm not sure.
Judge, my name is Christopher Quinn. The reason why I was calling is I had a client that has a outstanding warrant in this class in front of Judge King, and I was trying to find out how I could schedule him to, I guess, turn himself in.
But you have to turn yourself into not to the court.
Well, I was under the impression that if if he did it soon enough, he would, he could get back on the docket, as opposed to going to the Detroit Detention Center.
Have to go to the detention center is what the clerk is saying.
And Your Honor, I have one as well. My client is currently in custody. It was actually Mr. Quinn's former client. I just emailed Mr. Quinn regarding Mr. McIntosh, and I believe.
And what happens is that the detention center notifies the court that there's an in custody defendant on a warrant, and then it gets scheduled.
Well, Your Honor, my client is in the Wayne County Jail, so I was hoping that he would be scheduled today.
Well, he's not on my schedule.
Is he being arraigned?
Is he being arraigned?
Since he missed the date, I don't know whether or not he's going to be arraigned back on the first floor. Is he going to come back up to the court?
I believe he's going to be arraigned before a magistrate
Okay.
on that warrant. And then it starts, then he gets a.
Then the process starts again.
Yes.
Okay. I'll check on the magistrate's docket. I truly appreciate it. Your Honor, good to see you, and stay safe.
Good to see you as well. All
Yeah,
right, Mr.
Judge, my client is out of custody. He's not in custody.
I have to check on that, Mr. Quinn, because, the court is closed and it's not scheduled, so I have to check down with the criminal division to see how they're handling that.
Okay. Should
All
I
right,
log back on?
I'll do that once I conclude the docket.
Okay. Should I give the clerk my contact information so I can get?
Yes, you could do that.
Okay.
And your name is Christopher Quinn. What's the number we can reach you at?
The phone number is 313-622-8952.
All right, thank you, Mr. Quinn. We'll get right back with
And his
you.
name?
Yes?
Tell him I'll call on it.
What? Yeah, she'll get the information from you when she calls you.
Okay. I got you.
Defendant's name.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do I have the attorney here for Anderson Martell? Do I have the attorney here for Dwayne Lee?
Yes, Judge, I just zoomed back in. I forgot that I was supposed to be covering that for a colleague. So Brandy Robinson is here from NDS.
Okay, so we can call Mr. Lee.
Calling case number 2061950. The people of state of Michigan versus Dwayne Lee is here on one count, weapons carrying and conceal, commission of a felon with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Judge. Brandy Robinson from the Neighborhood Defender Service, P66895. On behalf of Dwayne Lee, who is not present, I would ask the court to waive his presence for purposes of today's hearing.
All right, is there any objection to the defendant waiving his presence today?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, how do you wish to proceed?
Judge, I'm sorry, the record should indicate that I'm standing in for counsel of record Henry Schneider, but at this point, my notes show that he still needs digital discovery in this case, and that he intends to write to the gun board, so we will ask for a new PCC date.
All right, the PCC will be adjourned for that reason, and it will be scheduled on April the 9th, 2021 at 8:30.
Very well, Judge.
Thank you.
All right,
And
bond is continued.
thank you. Brandy, if you don't mind, would you let Henry know that I did send discovery yesterday and there should be video discovery?
Okay.
Thank you.
I will let him know. Thank you.
All right, do I have an attorney present for Jermaine Paynes? Jermaine Payne.
Your Honor, he was just on with us and he,
Is that
oh,
Marvin
Mr. Smith, yes.
Mr. Smith, are you here on Mr. Payne's case? Maybe he's on another Zoom.
Yes, and Mr. Reed is here with me, so we're going to use this same device.
Okay, great.
Ready? Calling case number 2061813, the people of state of Michigan versus Jermaine Paynes is here on one count, weapons carrying and conceal, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
All right, counsel, your appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Marvin Smith on behalf of Jermaine Paynes and Jermaine Paynes, the defendant.
All right, thank you. So noted. The counsel, how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, I'm in receipt of the discovery from the prosecutor, and I just need a chance to review it. Can we reset this for another PCC conference?
Not for that reason, because your exam is not going to be until June, counsel. You got plenty of time to review that discovery.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so we'll go ahead and schedule the exam date unless you're going to be, is he eligible?
Your Honor, I do see a juvenile adjudication. We don't have, at least I don't have a specific guideline as it relates to whether a juvenile adjudication would preclude Mr. Paynes. So I can't say with 100% certainty whether he would be eligible for our CCW diversion program or not, unfortunately.
All right, counsel, did you want to pursue that?
Yes, Your Honor. But we can still set that June date.
Okay, all right, so the examination is scheduled for June 11, 2021 at 11:30.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
And Mr. Smith, I should have some additional discovery headed your way this afternoon.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, counsel. No objection,
Thank-
bond is.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice holiday.
All right, thank you, counsel. Be
Thank you,
safe.
Your Honor. Have a nice holiday.
All right, thank you. All right, so the only thing that's left is this Martell Anderson, right?
Yes.
So, okay, the clerk is gonna call the attorney.
Yes, I'm trying to. Yes, this one's fine. Oh, yes, it's no problem.
All right, he'll be here shortly.
Perfect. Thank you, Carmen.
You're more than welcome, Daniel.
Your Honor, do we get you next week as well?
I'm here for Judge King on Monday,
Awesome.
tomorrow and Monday. All right, I think we have it here. Counsel?
Hi, for Martel, is this Judge Kenneth King's courtroom?
Yes, I'm in for him today.
Okay. I'm here on Martel Anderson.
All right, thank you, counsel. That's our last case.
Calling case number 20-61862, the people of state of Michigan versus Martell Anderson is here on one count, weapons carrying and concealed, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause hearing.
All right, your appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Danielle Seamus on behalf of the people.
Ali Shado, P77614, on behalf of Mr. Martel Anderson.
All right, and Mr. Anderson is not here with us today, counsel. Are you waiving his appearance for the purposes of this PCC?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
All right, is there any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, I think Mr. Anderson would qualify for diversion if we can schedule adjourn this PCC for a later date.
All right, for that reason, the PCC is adjourned to April the 9th, 2021 at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor. Thank you.
No objection, Your Honor. Thank you. I haven't received the video evidence.
Mr. Shado, I did send paper and 5 videos yesterday to the email address you have in the bar journal.
Okay, I'll just check my email again then. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Take care.
Happy holidays, you guys. Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Bye.